Hello everybody! So in this video we are going to discuss, now that you have your shakes, how in the world do you make them and when should you drink them throughout the day? So the first thing we're going to cover is when should you drink them? Well, that is completely, entirely up to you. The Shakeology is not a meal replacement shake, but it can be if you choose for it to be. I choose for it to be a meal replacement shake, so I actually drink mine for my breakfast every day. So this is what I make of it, and so it is a meal for me. But some people, depending on their schedule, like to either drink it for breakfast, as a snack time, lunch, dinner, or even dessert. I know a lot of times when my husband, he's got a really big sweet tooth like I do, and he likes ice cream. So a lot of times after supper, he would sit down and he would make a shake for dessert at night. And I know a lot of nurses like to do it right before their shift ends, you know, since it's hard for them to eat dinner around that time, and so they'll drink it on their way home. So it's completely and entirely up to you on when you drink your shake, and it's up to you on if you want it to be a meal replacement or not. Another thing that I highly recommend is whatever time you decide to drink it, I would stick to that schedule with your shakes every single day, because I have found that people that don't have a set time for their shakes tend to miss them easier than others and tend to skip days because they don't really fit it into their schedule. So like I was saying before, I drink mine for breakfast every day. If I don't drink mine for breakfast, then it kind of messes me up throughout the day when I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, when should I get this in? Should it be a snack time or dessert or something like that? So I do recommend getting into a routine and a habit of whatever, you know, time you decide for your shakes, that you do stick with that every day. And of course, it's not going to mess you up. You know, if you're disciplined enough to change it up every day, that's completely up to you. But it is important to get them in every single day. Think of them as like medication or a vitamin for yourself, and so you don't want to skip out. So just make sure you work this into routine and you get it in there daily. All right, so second thing is, how do I make my shake? Well, there are so many different ways you can make them, so I'm going to go over a couple. First of all, everybody would have gotten a shake bottle. This is not the shake bottle you would have gotten, but it's the one that I happen to have right here. So what you can do is put ice in it, and it comes with this little thing at the top, so that if you are not near a blender, you can put your shake and stuff in here, and then you can shake it up and it will mix it up for you. So that's a way to do it. Another way is if you have a blender bottle. It's my Harry Potter one. It has the blender ball in here too. So this is another great way where if you don't have a blender near you, you can do this. Or what I'm using today is a magic bullet. You don't have to have some fancy, you know, blender or anything like that. Okay, so the first thing I would do is get some ice, and it's up to you. You can make it taste like a Wendy's Frosty if you want to, where it's super thick, or you can have it a little bit more runny if you prefer it to be a little more liquidy. So I usually put 4 to 5 ice cubes in there, and then liquid of your choice. Now, when I started off drinking these, I just drank it with water, and I love drinking mine with water. But since I've discovered unsweetened vanilla almond milk, this is definitely my favorite way to do it. So this is the kind we use. So it's Silk unsweetened vanilla almond milk. If you're following the meal plan, 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk does count as 1 teaspoon. So if you're trying to figure out how to work that into your meal plan, there you go. All right, so I've got that in here. Just gonna pour it in my cup, and I usually do 8 to 10 ounces. So I know this is a weird thing, but because I like things measured evenly, I'll typically do a cup of almond milk, and then I might put like 2 ounces of water in there just to give it a little bit more. All right, so you're gonna put that in there. Second thing is, think about a fruit base, or you know, if you want to get a cup of vegetables in, or I've even put just raw oatmeal in there. So think about your meal containers throughout the day if you're following the meal plan, or think about if you're terrible at getting veggies in throughout the day, on how you can also incorporate those in your shake. If you put a cup of spinach in here, you can't even taste it by the time that it's blended. So a shake is a great way to sneak in your veggies. But today I'm just going to show y'all how I make my breakfast one. So after you get your liquid in there, I always do a cup of fruit. I'll switch it out. Sometimes I might do a cup of raspberries or a cup of strawberries. Some people like blueberries in theirs. There's a tropical fruit mix in the frozen section at the grocery store. Frozen fruit's great to put in here, but my go-to every day is half a banana. Half a banana counts as a purple. So after you get your cup in there, I put my scoop of shake in. I like chocolate. Everybody has their go-to. Mine is chocolate Shakeology. And that's all I do for mine. But a lot of people love to add peanut butter into this. I think this is like a fan favorite, is banana and chocolate and peanut butter. So it's great to add peanut butter in there. Don't forget, you can add like unsweetened coconut in there. You can add different nut butters if you want to, like cashew, and almond and stuff like that. Extracts are free, so don't forget you can add extracts in here. I know people that drink vanilla love to add orange juice into it, so you can do that as part of it. So just remember to get creative with this. One of the things that we're going to post in the file section of this group are going to be recipes for all the different flavored shakes. So we would love to hear from you if you make a different combination that maybe I haven't mentioned here. You know, we would love for you to share that with us so we can get your recipe included in that. So as always, if you have any questions or you can't seem to find a recipe that you like, or you can't figure out where to fit in with your schedule, reach out to me or Angie and we will help you figure that out, and we will get you going on this. But I hope y'all have a great day.